Let's take a look at question number 1 on our homework. All right, I see a couple people messing up on there. Let's look at the top equation. Let's graph the top equation in red. That one crosses at -2. And from that point, you're going up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, right? So, and you could extend it using that same pattern, but the other direction. Now, is this a solid line or dotted line? Everybody should say dotted, right? So we're putting a bunch of dots, putting some arrows on there. Now, we either shade in one side of this red line or the other side of this red line. How are you going to do that? You're going to check a point like 0, 0 to see if it works, right? If it does work, if this point works, that means that all the points up here work. If it doesn't work, that means that all the points down here work. So you want to shade in where your answers are at. So let's check and see if 0, 0 is an answer. It's as simple as plugging in a 0 for x and a 0 for y. 0 is greater than, if you plug in a 0 right here, it's just going to be a -2 because 0 take away 2 is -2. So is this true or false? 0 is greater than -2. That is true, which means that your answers are above the red line, so you shade in everything up here, yay? Okay, so now we're going to go to the other one. This one is in slope-intercept form. You could put a +0 if you want to help you not get confused. So this blue one does cross at the origin 0, 0, and from that point, it does have the slope 1 over 1. So you're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And you could use that pattern backwards. And is this going to be a solid line or a dotted line? Solid this time. Okay, there it is, a solid line. Now we still need to shade in either the top part or the bottom part of this blue line. Now the thing is, you cannot use 0, 0 on this blue line because 0, 0 is on the blue line. You need to pick a point that's either on one side of the line or the other side. You want to pick a point that's either on this side or on this side. And it could be any point you want. It cannot be 0, 0. It can't even be 1, 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 3 because all those points are on the blue line. So pick a different point. Look, you could pick any point, like you could pick this point or this point right here or this point right here, whatever. So let's say this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, +1. Let's go with 4, +1. There it is, 4, +1. That means you're going to plug in a 4 for x and a 1 for y. So this guy, if you were to plug in a 4 for x and a 1 for y, instead of y is less than or equal to x, it's going to be 1 is less than or equal to 4. What do you think of that? True statement. So what do you know about 4, 1? It's an answer. That means that all your answers are below the blue line, along with that 4, 1. Now what really matters is just your overlap piece. Now that's where it's this little area between the two, between the blue solid and the red dotted. That's your answer. If you flip the paper over, it's not even going to show the other shades. It's only going to show the overlap shade.